Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Stuart McGregor, branch partner, Haart, the estate agents, Clacton. And I'm here on Lancaster Gardens East as we've recently sold this property. Now the great news is that the owner has been really happy with the service that we provided, and Heather was kind enough to give this short interview to talk about the service that she had from us. So thanks for having me, really appreciate it. Lovely sunny day in your garden. And we spoke a moment ago, and there's a couple of things that you've been really pleased with. One is kind of general communication, and the other one is the fact that you feel that you can trust us, which I think is really nice as well. So trust is always earned. So tell me a bit about that.
Well, I've over the years I've moved several times with different estate agents, and in the past I suppose I've always been taken in with the maturity of most estate agents.
Okay.
So let's say I decided to do things differently when I walked into your office and met you, and then you came round, and since obviously I've met all your team, and I would say that your team are, in my head, more like their 20s, maybe into early 30s.
Yeah.
But for what you have lacked in that maturity, you have in every other respect.
Okay.
You've been very professional, you're very polite. The service is, well, beyond 100 out of 100. Okay. Because I've been working away while selling this house, so I haven't been here able to pop in, and you have kept me in contact via phone calls, emails, and the service you've provided has just been exceptional, and I've trusted you every part of the way, and you haven't let me down.
Brilliant, which is great, and it pleases me so much because obviously when I came to see you I spoke a lot about kind of customer service, you know, the team that I've got, how they'll be working for you. So great that we've met that expectation level and perhaps surpassed it in certain places. And I know you've built a real relationship, particularly with Jordan and Lewis in the office, haven't you? And you kind of become friends more than you know, work environment. So how have they been?
Well, obviously I've dealt initially with Jordan, who saw everything up to the point of sale.
Yep.
And then he very kindly informed me that Lewis would take over, and Lewis has been just as professional, kept me informed, always brightened up my day actually, because he's always been very chirpy. Jordan was as well, don't get me wrong. And on a Sunday, when you're open a few hours, I think I've spoken to a lady called Gabby.
Yep.
And again, very informed. And I mean, you've kept me informed every week, but sometimes I've possibly missed that call. So I phoned again and get through to the concierge team, I think they call them. And you can leave a message with them, and the message always gets through. I've always got contact with you. Really, I feel, although you're not open 24/7, I feel that you're giving me the service.
We're there when you need us. And
it's not a case of you leave a message and hear nothing and have to phone back.
Yeah.
There's always communication. Is just brilliant, and I've just trusted you completely.
Good.
Because also the other big difference I've had in the past, an estate agent has always been very good up to the point of, like, you get an offer. And then it's almost like, well, you should be accepting this offer. And I feel they're starting to just pressurise you in that way, where you've never done that. None of, you know, Jordan, Lewis, Gabby, and you, you've never done that. You've always asked me what I feel comfortable with, what I'm happy with, and that's what I've really liked, because you've just been very patient. Yeah. And you've put up with my chatter.
Your chatter is great, particularly for this type of situation. But well, look, I'm really pleased, and yeah, I'm so glad that we've managed to deliver on the kind of service levels that we expect, which is great. I know Jordan and Lewis will be really pleased with that level of feedback as well. So, $1 million question: would you recommend us, and would you use us again?
I definitely would recommend you. I have recommended you to people even as far away as Dorset, should they ever need an estate agent, because you are definitely the best I've ever had in all my life. Good. And yes, I would use you again.
Good.
So yeah, definitely.
Fab.
You've been the best ever.
Good. Well, I'm really pleased, and thank you so much for having me today. Really appreciate it. Good luck with the move. It'll all be smooth. We'll make sure of that. Don't worry.
But do you know what I just like to say? Yeah. I know that even when I'm visiting family still up here, if I pop in, you'll still be just as friendly, and they will
Absolutely.
remember my name.
Absolutely.
Which is where it's so important, I think.
Yeah.
I don't feel I've ever been a number or a person's name on a piece of paper.
Good.
You've
Good.
just treated me as an individual, and I'm sure you do that with everybody else.
Absolutely.
So thank
One
you
of our
very
core
much.
values, treat everyone as an individual.
Yeah,
Great.
you've made the stress-free job much less stress-free.
Fab. Brilliant.
you.
Well, there you go. There we have it. And of course, if we can help you with either buying or selling a property, then please get in touch. Take care.